Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one furry boy, Never, and you're watching The Never Show. Yes, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. Why ask? Why? Why wouldn't you want a third eye? And it's Wednesday again, and before we get started, I'd like to thank you all for being my subscribers. I don't know what I do to deserve YouTube friends like you. I say this every week, and I mean it because I'm grateful. Things are getting better, somewhat, although the numbers are a little off right now. I guess we'll do better next time. But we're not going to give up. And thank you for not giving up on me. Before we get in, one more thing before we get started. PewDiePie is in the race for 100 million subscribers against T-Series. This is an exciting time. The single creator versus the big network that's promoted by the network that you're watching this on. Yep. So it's kind of exciting. Who will get there first? And what will YouTube do to recognize them? And with that said, you've clicked on that impeccable thumbnail. Let's get right into this movie, shall we? And today's movie is Captive State. It is a PG-13 movie, although why bother? It's an hour and 49 minutes, which doesn't satisfy my number OCD thing. It's a sci-fi thriller with question mark next to the thriller, just to be honest with you. Director was Rupert Wyatt, and I've never seen anything that he's done before, and I'm kind of not excited now to see what he's going to do next. And you'll understand why as we get further into the review. Erica Beeney did some of the writing with Rupert Wyatt. I haven't read anything or seen anything that she's written before. Our stars, and there's very few of them here. Our biggest name on the board was John Goodman. He delivers a great whatever it is that this movie is. I mean, he plays his part. He does it well. And it's interesting that he is the questionable narrator of this film, plot device, and somewhat hero, if you want to call it that. Ashton Sanders and Jonathan Majors. I'm not going to read any more casts. These are the people who mean anything in this movie, if that at all. Our production companies were DreamWorks. I'm surprised that DreamWorks has put their name on it. Amblin Partners, which it's not even Amblin Entertainment, it's Amblin Partners. Lighthouse Getaway, Participant Media, and our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America, land that I love, was Focus Pictures. Our special effects companies was Jellyfish Pictures, and they're not somebody who particularly rings a bell in my head over the many years of movie reviewing that I've done. I'm going to say things now that I fear are going to cost me my YouTube channel. And I understand if people get upset, but if you're easily upset or you feel like you're going to be upset or triggered by this, then please turn off the video now. Just don't. I'm going to leave this very uncut, and I do want to ramble a little bit because I feel like it's important, just to be honest with you. One, we go to the movies to escape reality. And to be honest with you, this was not the escape I was looking for. You know, aliens, you can basically replace this with government, dictator, anything. This was horribly written, and the actors were, gave a plausible response to what they were told to act to, and there's nothing wrong with the acting in this movie. It's such a jumbled mess. You have stories that go nowhere. You have stories that just come out of nowhere, and then they leave or get murdered or die, and nothing really happens. And it's very frustrating to watch. I ADD'd quite a bit. I don't understand why this is so positive. And I'm going to cover both sides of the coin here because I'm going to play it down the middle. The first part is communism. It's socialism. And the other half is urban terrorism. And both of these things put together in a movie are things that I go to a movie theater to escape the reality of in this day and age. I did not lose myself in the narrative. I felt panicked. I felt uncomfortable. And I could not wait to get out of the theater and get far, far away from the theater, just to be honest with you. I don't know what was going through with this, but Fox News would have been all over this a few years ago, just to be honest with you. And I don't know what else to say. I feel like this was a big waste of my time and energy. I'm going to just I really want the sin count, just to be honest with you. Bring on CinemaSins because it's a 5.7 on IMDb. It is a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. 43% of people like this for some reason. I don't know why you'd want to watch a terrorist movie or a movie about socialism and totalitarianism and isms at all. And I hate political movies. I try to stay away from this. Why did I even watch this or even do a review? I feel like I've wasted your time. Yeah. And I don't see this as a TV watch because anything that gives me this much of a panic attack, I don't want to ever watch again. Just to be honest with you. This is going to be one of those ones I avoid, and if you really want to see it, I guess you should wait to see it on TV. Pass this up in the movies. Kids, you're going to enjoy Action Park way better than this, and it's probably not as bad as this movie, just to be honest with you. I don't see this as a DVD buy ever, unless I've had severe head injury or something, and I'm highly confused and think it's something else. I don't ever want to see this in the movie theaters again. As I said, I go to the movie theaters to escape the news, escape the isms of the world, and have that fleeting moment of joy where you're lost in the narrative and the music swells and you feel happy. This does not do any of that for me, just to be honest with you. And with that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you hit that like button. Even if you don't like this one, there's other videos out there that I've made that are way better. You'll like it way better. Flip through the thing, find a movie that you thought you enjoyed and I might have enjoyed, and like that one. Because, God's sakes, this is a horrible, horrible movie. I do really wish that I watched Ashton Park now. Remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. Tell me your realities, your fantasies, your tales of ennui, your tales of yay. If you like this movie in any way, I'd like to know, just to be honest with you, because I really didn't like it. And I hope I don't have my channel or this video blocked because of what I've said. I have to ask. I have an Amazon, I have a Patreon, and your donations could really help at this time. I don't know how I do this without you. Thank you for your past and future donations. And with all that said, if you want to see more of this nonsense, and today's movie was pure nonsense, click that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ding.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!